All right, here with Kyle Massey, freestyle heavyweight. You're just getting into freestyle wrestling. Well, you're not just getting into it. You're several months into it. So how has that transition been? Both, I guess, in terms of getting back into training and competing, and transitioning to freestyle.
It started out pretty interesting, you know, getting used to just the differences in rules and learning some of the push-outs and a little bit less mat wrestling, which is something that I like to do when I was in college. So the beginning, it started out, it was kind of tough. And then, like, as the months went on, it started to get more and more natural. And then once you get a natural feel for it, the training becomes much easier. The group of guys that we're working out with helps a lot because there's a lot of freestyle knowledge in this room, which is incredible. And having that solid base and then just getting more comfortable with the sport has really accelerated my training a lot these past month or two.
Have you enjoyed getting back into it too?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting when you first get out of competing, you don't really have that itch right away. It's kind of nice to, you know, come into the room and wrestle some college guys and a little more relaxed, but after a while you start getting the itch, and yeah, I mean, it feels good. I like like I said, the group of guys, traveling with them and going to competitions again. It's been awesome getting back into that, and I just look forward to more traveling and more tournaments.
And you had been around those club guys obviously all last year, living with them. Does it help having that group? You know, and you were kind of maybe a little separate from them last year. So is it help having that group that, you know, all the same mindset, all in the same routine?
Yeah, last year was different because I was coming into workouts at different times. I was working out with the college team and doing a lot more traveling. I was gone a lot, and settling in this year and getting to all the club workouts together, and then we're going on fishing trips. We went on a fishing trip last weekend. We went to NCAAs together. It helps to have that group be such a tight-knit, like almost like a family, because if you had to come in here every day with a bunch of guys that you didn't get along with, it would be pretty rough.
And you've competed in 3 tournaments so far. How have you seen yourself progress tournament to tournament?
Well, you could tell right away. That first tournament, you come out and you work hard in the room every day, and you feel prepared, but you get out there and that competition, the matches is so much different. And I think we've been doing a lot better job of getting more simulations in since that first tournament in practices, so it's more of a real match feel, getting into that kind of mindset. And then just coming into the last couple tournaments, it's just your body feels like you're in the right positions. You can feel you're more naturally getting to those spots where it was such a struggle for me at first to get into those good positions.
And was it really helpful to take a competition situation and an experience and then come back and work on specific things that you find?
Oh, absolutely. It made a big difference. There was a lot of work to be done after the AC tournament, and we really narrowed it down to a bunch of core spots that were really good spots for me to be into, and forcing those situations, getting to those spots, and working on some of my less successful situations, and just pounding and grinding away every day, same thing. And that's what it really takes at any level of the sport.
And if you look at your kind of short-term and long-term future, you know, what are some of the things that you want to, you know, achieve short-term, and then what are you looking ahead to long-term?
What's going to be interesting about this next competition is a lot of the college guys who took a year off last year to train for the freestyle and have been back with their college teams will be back in this tournament. It'll be interesting to a little bit more familiar faces, and it'll be good to get out there and, like, because the last few months there's only been a few guys wrestling, considering a lot of the heavyweights have been in college this past year. So in the short term, in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be really good to get out there and compete against some of those guys and, you know, get a feel for their styles and the competition I'm going to be coming up against for the trials. So it's just another learning process. It's going to go out there, get after it, get to my positions. If I have some shortcomings, that's what we'll work on for the next couple of months before the trials, and then get out there and try to win the whole thing.
And how has your preparation been for the U.S. Open? Obviously, you guys have ramped it up over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it's always going to be tough on your body, no matter where you're at, and long workouts. And now we're going to start to taper now a little bit, which is it brings your body back into it. But we've been getting after it, man. We've been scrapping real hard, and getting a lot of like not super long but real tough workouts in and multiple times throughout the day. So I feel like, I mean, the amount of work that we put in, the time we put in, we're going to be ready.
All right, Kyle, thank you.
Thank you.